What's up, people? What is up, people? What is up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another stream. This is part 2 of our ESO extravaganza. We are live with Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor. Yes, I sprung out for those that didn't follow me from Twitch. I sprung out and got the Greymoor copy. Yep, found my wife's hidden credit card. I got it. That's crazy, y'all, because here's the deal. There's positives and negatives to it. But I'm going to get the stream started. I just had me a nice bean burrito. Yum, 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 yum. Yo, bippity bop, alakazam, Cold Blood Sensei. He said, ESO looks so bad, I still regret buying it. It wasn't worth it at all. Blah, blah, blah. I love the children and kids. I hate everybody. Cold Blood Sensei. In the house, y'all. Live in the flesh. Yam, yam, yam. No, that's my homie Cold Blood. All right. Well, let's do it. Woo. Let's get back and popping. I ain't ate all day, man. Sound like, hey, Cold Blood, I sound like post up. I ain't ate all day. I haven't. That bean burrito hit the spot, man. Oh man. We're gonna get back in. All right, so let me say this. Let me give y'all a quick introduction to what's going on here. First and foremost, we're doing a stream of ESO Elder Scrolls Online. We did a stream earlier on Twitch. It was a cool stream until Cold Blood Sensei came in and started cutting up. No, me and my homie Cold Blood Sensei, we chopped it up about that PlayStation 4 demonstration for a little bit. And then, we closed off there, and then took me a little break, got me a bean burrito, got something on my stomach. Now we're gonna finish it up here for about an hour and a half or so. If my wife is nice, we're making Alfredo. We're making Alfredo noodles from scratch. We make all of our stuff from scratch. She normally needs my help when doing this because she always botches up the recipe. Look at that. I look like a WWE wrestler. I know. She normally botches it up. Oh, see, my other guy was a Dragon Knight too. Interesting. Because I had this guy. Let's see. See, I got this guy. This is my old guy, my PC guy. He's a red guard. This one's a Nord. But they're both... No, I can't use him. He's part of the Ebonheart pack. Okay, I got you. All right. So here's what's going on, y'all. Here's what's going on, y'all. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all. We did this earlier on Twitch. I urge everybody that I do content pretty much daily on Twitch. Cold Blood Sensei says, sure you do. No, I got it scheduled to where I'm going to be doing content more frequently now. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. My internet is acting up today. I don't know what the hell's going on. But the internet's been off and on all day. I have no idea. So hopefully this pans out. Yeah, my bad, y'all. So anywho, what I suggested you guys do so you don't miss none of my content. Because, 99.9% of the games that I stream are Stadia games. What I urge everybody to do is go over to twitch.tv/MightyMost2000. And you can follow or sub there. If you sub there, you don't have to pay a dime if you own Twitch. If you have a Twitch account, an Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, all you have to do is gift a sub via Prime. Doesn't cost you a dime. You know what I'm saying? You give a free sub every month with your Amazon Prime. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And I'm gonna be doing streams all week. Like Tuesdays, I do a stream in the morning and the afternoon. Today was different because again, I wanted to do ESO on this channel. Also, on Wednesdays, I do Let's Plays of Stadia games. So the Let's Play game that we're doing right now is Octopath Traveler. So you don't want to miss that. We're off air Thursdays there. That's because we do the SSC podcast here, and Fridays we're back on with the morning stream and an afternoon stream. So definitely go to the twitch.tv/BodyMos2000 to sub and get the notifications. You can also watch us live at hdc.live, and it'll also show you our YouTube channel stuff. So, definitely go there. All right, let's get into the game, y'all. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, who's coming? Who's the one that attacked you? Hold on. Ah! Oh, Silky now. Let me talk to you. We gotta get down. I'm just going about my business when I saw that he was injured. Uh-oh. I was able to lie. Uh-oh. Let me see. Should I even tell him? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I don't like this dude's attitude. Charles Aran says, I have a few questions. Which version of Greymoor is better? Will the collector's edition be around for good? Do you still have to have the full amount to use Google Play credit? All right, so let's address your first question, Charles. I don't know which one is better. It all depends. Do you want the added stuff? I mean, it's an extra $10. It depends. Look, if you're brand new to Elder Scrolls, I don't recommend getting all the new trinkets. You can get that stuff. You can buy it separately within the ESO store that's embedded in the game. Okay? You do not have, yeah. So just get the regular $59.99 Greymoor edition. And if you got your $10 coupon that Stadia gave everybody, it'll be $49.99. That said, yeah, I don't know if the collector's edition will be around for good, but again, like I said, you should be able to buy whatever's in that collector's edition. I believe would be available for purchase within the ESO store. So I don't, unless you're a diehard ESO person, I don't think you need to get it. If you're a diehard person and you know what all that stuff does, then go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying? That being said, I don't know, man. I just as far as the Greymoor edition is concerned, me personally, I may have waited because right now everything is 30 frames per second. And I got my setup optimized for 60 frames per second on Stadia. And not having a 60 frames per second mode right now, I would have liked to have known that. So I would have just probably skipped out on Greymoor, but that's all right until they bumped up the frames. And they will soon. You know, it's kind of like The Crew and some other stuff. So I wish Stadia would, you know how like Xbox or PlayStation, they give you like little, or even Steam, they'll give you little trinkets like, this game is co-op and it's 2 players, it's this and it's that. Stadia needs something like that. They need something like that on their page, and it instantly updates as the frames per second update. So depending upon your resolution that you choose, they should give you the frames per second that the game is gonna be. And they can pull that out of the code. They can pull that out of the game's code and they can embed that in the website. You know what I'm saying? So off-putting. Did you see the community update? Yeah, I saw the community update. It's not that big of a deal to me. The cells are nice. I hope there's a Connect coming. I hope there's a Connect coming within the next few weeks. I don't think the drop to $99.99 is enough. That's my opinion. Mind your own business, you'll find in solitude. Okay. It says completed. Beat Brenda's contact, search a crate, follow the cryptic directions. A scrap of paper within a hurry. The guards came and asked me about you. They were rattling the scabbards. I hid the horse in the woods. Okay. Right. Next page. An official looking for declaration of customs, signal, solitude. Next page. Saw a crew member. Next page. In the shadows. Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm not claiming no rewards now. All right, so what do we... I need to get that off the screen. Hey, thank you, Eddie Player Live, for being live. He said Eddie Player's live is now following. I thank you, sir. I appreciate you. My internet... Oh, come on, man. I don't want to claim... Okay, I got a skill point. What do I want it? Towards my stamina. I really don't use my magicka like that, so I put it towards my stamina. And then I like the spiked armor. Releases your inner dragon to gain magic resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance. Stone Fist. I want that. And I got one more point. Okay. Purchase and spiked armor. I like, yeah, this is pretty much the same build. The only thing is I was a different race. So X, Y, and B. All right, cool. I got my magic. Yeah, I would have preferred for it to be 30. I mean, to be 60. So Cold Blood is being typical Cold Blood and hating on the graphics. Let's see here. Derek Graham says looks great in YouTube, yeah. And I'm playing it on what's this? Oh no, I ain't stealing. I'm not stealing. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Let me see, map completion. Journal. Quests. Okay, the quest contains all of your character's quests. You can change your focus quest while adventuring by You can abandon a quest in your quest journal by selecting it and pressing Y. Okay. Gathering the Storm. Show on the map. Oh, okay, so all those right there are the ones that I got to take care of. Okay, cool. I gotta sell this stuff. I got a bunch of... Well, you know what? No, I need my house. For some reason, this is in 1080p. What she was? I thought that was an NPC she was talking to. Yes, she did. So for those of you that are not aware, and if you're part of Trash Mob has a guild. I'm trying to get details on how to join the guild, but we're definitely gonna have a guild. We're gonna be doing, quests and stuff together. So you definitely want to be a part of that. If you're holy shit, her eyes, man. Oh, golly! I just saw her eyes, scared the crap out of me. He says, looks good on Stadia, don't know why people say it don't. When you say people, you mean Cold Blood? Cold Blood think he the dude off of 300, man. He'll go into an army of people swatting his propaganda, man. Big ups to him. And did you see anything out of the ordinary? Okay. Let me know if all the audio and stuff like that is cool, y'all. So some of you also may be wondering too. Y'all see that the $100 game thing bar under my logo? What that is that allows you to participate in a promotion that we're doing. For every $100 that I get via this promotion, we're going to spend it towards a new game, and that's going to be my Let's Play game for the week. You know what I'm saying? That I'll be doing on Wednesdays here, and I'll also be doing on Twitch. So if you want to participate in that promotion, you can go to any of those sources and then tell me the game that you would like for me to get, and the game with the most votes will be the ones that I buy with $100. Now again, you may be thinking to yourself, the games ain't $100, so what you trying to run some scam on us? No, I gotta send my video card back soon. I just got in contact with the people yesterday. My video card has to go back, so I gotta take the 2070 out and put the 1050 in. Ooh, yeah, 1050. I gotta put that in order for me to have halfway decent visual fidelity with the 1050. I gotta use Shadow, so that extra money is gonna go towards my Shadow subscription. So I'm gonna be streaming actually from a virtual PC via Shadow, and I'm just using the 1050 for me to view everything. So if you want to be part of that promotion, again, just you can donate whatever the amount is, put it in, and the game when we hit 100, the game with the most votes will be part of the $100 game Let's Play. All right, so let's go through this list of stuff, see what information we can get before we move on.
We always talk about I have unconditional love. Unconditional love is we don't even know it, because if a person stops stimulating us, we stop loving them. You're not interesting to talk to.
MM2K, mine is Dark Elf Dragon Knight. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are. What did they say? I can't remember. Somebody that's part of the what's it called? Let me know. The game looks great. Looks good on Stadia. Cold Blood delayed Xbox 360 game 100%. I stand by that. Whatever. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. Power Fantastic said it's $30 on Play. Yeah, what it is Power on Stadia. They bundled in Morrowind. I mean, not Morrowind. They bundled in Elsewhere and the other expansion. So that's part of the bundle. That's why it's 60. You think those men are trying to hide where they came from? What do you think they really want? Tell me about Reach. Yeah, they really fleshed out this game. Depending upon what you do, will determine if you it'll determine where you go in the game. It'll determine who you interact with. I've never interacted with this woman before in my life, and I've been playing this game since its alpha stages, like what, 2013? I've never seen this woman. I don't know what the fallen Markov. Who the hell is Markov? Clive is in the house. What's up, Clive? Viewer rate or holder. You think those men were trying to hide where they came from? Hold on. Okay. I really don't pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in men distributing them. All right, I think I got everything I needed. Jesus Christ. Whoa, that's not their specialty, Cold Blood. I see your comment. That's not their specialty, so. All right, did y'all notice that? If you play this game, they took the frames per second counter off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gameplay. They took the frames per second counter off. Let me see tutorials. What else we got here? Camera interface. Yeah, for some reason this looks like it's in 1080p. That's all right. We could deal with it. I mean, it's 1080p for y'all, but it shouldn't be 1080p for me. Who we got here? Is that a player? Top. Do some battles. I want to find my home, because as you saw, as I tried to sell these oh, there goes the boat. Oh, I remember the boat. I remember the boat, baby. Hold on, where's the I don't like I remember the boat. So they got some of the same stuff in different places. Ah! Ooh! Okay, you ain't gonna let me up? I wanna get up here. I wanna find this marked crate. There we go. There goes the crate. Ashes fragments. Ash covered fragments. Alright. Complete search of marked crate. Now we gotta go to the next one. Says, damn, I got a dip, but remember, keep this stream open. I'll follow you on Twitch when I get home. Alright, good brother. I appreciate you, man. Alakazam says 1,400 hours on this on PC. I can dig it, brother. He says, is OBS showing any drop frames or packets? I know that my stream is yeah, it's that's why I'm sending back my memory card. Derek Graham, I don't know if you caught me when I said that. I got it, my not my memory card, my video card is faulty. So whenever I use the part of the chip that streams, it drops frames, and sometimes they're detected from Nividia, sometimes they're not. I mean, from OBS, sometimes they're not. So I gotta send this thing back, especially if I'm doing a $100 game challenge where I'm asking people to, you know, I would like to find a house. trial Kanye ages. Join the Overgers in the solitude. Follow the cryptic directions. No, I want to go to solitude. This is zone guide. I don't even know what the hell that means. All right. Yeah, so that's, I mean, if you guys are noticing stutters, it's because of that. It's because of my video card. I gotta send this thing in. Oh, my stamina's on fire. What is this, a trap merchant? See, so look how they try to do me, man. Look at all this stuff I got that they won't give me anything for. It's a travesty. I don't want to go to follow the cryptic directions. Lowland Prophet says, what's good? Salute the Stadias. What's up? Appreciate you, good brother. Cut. I don't even know Maple. I'm trying to find this goddamn on. Ain't that so? They took the frames per second off. Ain't that funny? Oh. A bristleback. I think I can. Torch bug. What y'all think? Let's do this. I got bristleback. I got this. I got this. Yeah. You want it? You want it with Ho? You want it with Ho? I think I did. Oh, yeah. Hell, y'all want the runestone. These things are big, y'all. You see a runestone in the game, they're big. They give you elemental stuff that you can use for upgrades or whatever. Oh, shoot. Oh, y'all want it with Ho? Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh. Bro. Bro ain't no joke. Woo! Uh-oh. I might have to flee this one, bro. Woo! Uh-oh. Look at that. I'm getting dizzy, baby. I ain't got no potions. Oh, let me get the heck out of here. I wasn't ready. Look at that, bro. Coming. He coming. Look at that, he angry. Oh no. Yeah, we had to back up from that one. Yeah, we gonna get bro. We gonna get him though. We gonna get him though. Oh, don't run! Oh no! Oh no! No, come here, bro. Oh, look at this mug. No, where'd he go? No, they did not glitch this. Oh, no, they did not. Oh. I can't run. Oh, no. pack of wolves, they gonna kill me. Jesus. Oh, the pack of wolves. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Ah! This is, no, that's the wrong one too. What? Nah, bruh. Nah, they did me dirty. They did me dirty. They gave him all his energy back. Nah, bruh. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Nah, I got one by himself. Oh! Oh, look at this. He calling for backup. No! Mm-mm. Oh, shit! Boo-boo shit! That's right. Woo! Do I have any healing potions? That's what I need to check for. I ain't got no potions. Oh no. I ain't got no business fighting nobody. Did y'all? So I gotta, okay, let me go there, follow the cryptic message. I was just trying to go to Solitude and see what was there. Ain't that something? The mugs that was foul. Oh yeah. Sit your ass down. Oh, sip of health. Sit your ass down. Yeah, now we ready for you now, bucko. Ooh. They gonna fight each other? Oh no, they ain't gonna fight each other. They gonna fight me. Ah! All right, okay, it's time for me to run. Let's get out of here. Woo! Woo! They was trying to get me, mama, but I didn't let them. Oh, look at these bugs. Now we got bears. Yeah, let's get out of here, man. I ain't got this to do. Golly. Let me see if I can find. Okay. What is that? A sip of? I had a sip of something. Now I gotta go find. I want to find me a house. I remember finding a house a lot sooner than this, but I was about to play my joint to self. I feel you brought Projekt Storm in the house. Oh, no game audio. Oh, dang. Why didn't y'all tell me something, man? There we go. Thank you, Storm. I appreciate you, good brother. Ah! That was unintentional, man. That was unintentional. I didn't realize I had the game audio off. All right. Now we in effect. What's that? Oh, man. Who we got? Oh, look at this. Okay, I forgot how to pick locks on this. Okay, I forgot how to pick locks on this. Dang. Says, wish I could play. That's what's up. Said, do you guys have a guild? Yeah, we got a guild. It's, reach out to Link TV. I'm still trying to get all the details myself. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. You gotta depress it until it. Okay. God dang it! Oh, you don't have any. You gotta be kidding me, man. So I only had 2 lockpicks? Well, you know what that means. I gotta go to the Crown store, gotta buy some. Ain't that about a hit leader? Crown crates.
Greetings, my good friend.
And maintain randomized such as pets, mounts. Whenever you open a crate, you always be rewarded with.
May luck follow you.
Lock, mounts, dyes, wardrobe, crafted. Houses, upgrades, utility, Crown supply kit. Dang, bruh. Oh, they should have had a tutorial for that, man. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed they didn't have a tutorial for that. He says getting quite a few frame drops on my end. Let me see here. All right. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me see what I can do. Hold on one second. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, I don't know. It's the internet. My internet is doing real bad at the moment. So hopefully we can get through this. We got another. We can get through this till 4 o'clock. I apologize. I don't know what's wrong, man. Don't know what's wrong with the internet, but I rebooted Stadia. I redid the configurations in the stream, so they should be a lot better. All right, so hopefully everything is working a lot better. We're not getting those frame drops anymore. Yeah, because on my end, y'all, it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's still it's not 100% yet, because like right now, I'm not getting the full 4K, and I should be. I ain't got time for tigers. Nope, I'm not getting full 4K. Because something's up with my internet. But we'll deal with it, y'all. We'll deal with it till 4. Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on. No, you did not just do this. Talking about linking controller. What is you doing? No, you bugs did not just do that. Yeah, y'all better run off. Little bastards. Little I just stopped walking all of a sudden. Search the belongings. You're reading this. I never made it to our meeting. Blah 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 blah. It says made a contact with the World Stables, young man named Coven, Stave and I. Da 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 da. Everybody's coming after me. They don't attack each other? Who that? Can you help me? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Good to see there's some good people around here. You bastards still want it, huh? You want it with a hoe? Oh! Did nothing to you. All I was trying to do was go through was steal some items. Don't run. Don't run, Battle Cat. There you go. I got you, baby. Yeah, they just ran up on me, bro. Like I was minding my own business. I'm trying to deal with dropped internet's usage and wattage. And they just running up on me, man. They ain't got no respect for the police. Hold on, fish. I don't want to see. Let's see what's on this boat. I remember playing this in some of my other playthroughs. Like going on this boat, you got a lot of loot. Oh, but you can't. Not just yet. So talk to Idris Elba. Talk to who? Nice.
I tried to read that book. Covers
Talk to who? Who am I supposed to talk to? I'm not a big fan of. I never was a big fan of journeying and using this map. It's kind of supposed to find this person. I don't know how to get to him. Oh, examine. And all that. All right. Is there anybody to talk to? It says talk to Litris Tataborn. Where the hell is Litris Tataborn? So I'm facing the wrong way, apparently. So, by all intents and purposes, Litris Tataborn is over there. Storm says, I've never played, so I am in a treat. Yeah, no, this is a great game, man. It's a great game. It's a great game. It had its issues earlier on back in 2013, but they really fleshed this game out. It is a great game. I urge everybody to play this, man. You know, there is great multiplayer experience, great single player experience in this game. I like, you know, big ups to the homie. I know Cold Blood's like, damn, stop picking on me. But big ups to Cold Blood Sister. He said, I wish that Bethesda would just make a, I'm assuming a linear type of game. And here's the beauty of Bethesda games. If you want to play it like if you want to play Bethesda games like a linear type of game, you can. They tell you where to go. Just go where you're supposed to go. Just ignore the stuff on the periphery. But if you don't want to play it like a linear type of game, then don't play it like a linear type of game. There's options. And that's cool. I like that. Okay, here's the person I'm
Next time I'm in the field, I think I'll bring a great war. Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild? The Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guild master and a new singular purpose.
The Fighters Guild.
Why
Hey, yo,
don't
is
we
there
talk
somebody
about
from... This is where I'm confused, man. Because I'm trying to join up to our guild on Trash Mob. I'm trying to understand this. Who's playing the game right now? I'm trying to understand what we're doing here. All right, man. I can care less about that. I want to know who's online. Damn. I need Link or somebody to explain to me. This is what's happening. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm trying to find information because I don't want to join the wrong guilds or nothing like that. Okay, what is my quest moment? It says talk to Lyrius Titanborn. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm not doing none of this stuff. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Where can I buy my house at? And I want to talk to Lyrius Titanborn. I want to get my house and I want to talk to Lyrius. I guess those is all the guilds.
fascinating application of the technique.
Okay, I got you. All right, those are all the guilds. I want... okay. Journal quests. Show on map. Okay, so I gotta go to that door. Okay, so I gotta go through this door. So I wasn't supposed to come in here yet. Is what they're telling me. Oh no, there they go. Okay, all right, cool.
I'm accustomed to stairs, but I reached my threshold for gawkers a long time ago. Move along. I'm waiting for someone.
Rondold isn't coming. He's dead.
He's what?
Oh,
Damn
that's
it.
not supposed to be girly
Queen
off
Gearhild
of
will be here in any moment.
Game of
Look,
Thrones.
Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly. We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Let me do something real quick. Shift tab. Because just to make sure, I'm pretty sure that I am not. No, it says that this is not, yeah, this ain't working right. Or this ain't detailing it right. It's saying that I'm in 4K 60. There is no way. Or not, it's saying it's 4K and it's 60. Alright, bear with me, guys. Just wanted to reset it real quick. Hopefully they'll just put me back where I was at. There we go. Looks even worse than before. Okay. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's talk to the queen.
I am Gearhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold.
We are part. I'm part of the. See, this is where I get confused with the faction and the guilds and all that, and the Smirls and the builds. Alakazam, I'm confused. You gotta bear with me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, the guild. How do we join? Yeah, what? Nobody's responding to me, so I don't know what I'm doing. What we're doing. We're part of the Ebonheart. I think we're part of the Ebonheart. We're part of the Ebonheart Alliance. The faction, I'm a Nord. That's all I know right now. I'm a little
The letter
confused.
that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out. Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It would take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
Ashes, thank you. Ashes. So what? So okay, I guess this is gonna become an Ashes Educate MM2K section right now. Appreciate your Ashes. So we're part of the Ebonheart Pack faction. Does it matter what guild I belong to? I know that's a stupid question. I
Trouble
just
from
want
the
to make sure I
reach
don't
is as
mess nothing
common
up.
as snow in winter. That will not be enough for Svargrim to accept the help of outsiders. His hatred of Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris must bring me proof my husband cannot ignore. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
So why is there bad blood between King Sverin?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions
You
for
can
the
actually
Ruby Throne,
join
however,
5.
have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances.
Oh, you can invite me
and
to the
raising
guild? Okay, can you
armies
send
for
me an invite to the
conquest.
guild, Ashes?
Should we not be wary of such a man?
Or do I have to be a certain level before I can join the guild?
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. He will not easily earn the High King's trust.
What sort of proof will persuade the High King to
You
listen?
must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, this threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns. It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
Says a soldier accused me of conspire. Your people always so suspicious.
My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pact to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
Okay. It's like I answered. Okay. Now, talk to her again.
You handled that better than I expected. Now, what in Mara's name happened to Brundled?
He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he
Damn.
died.
Lucky thing he found you. Brundled was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Hey,
Smugglers and
do I have a
reachmen
choice in the
up to illicit
matter?
Business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundled thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Brundled mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc
Oh, you
named
want me to
Mog
find
who
some
frequents the Lonely Troll
snitches?
Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us. Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The Ice Reach Coven recently attacked the Skull King. We learned they're planning something in Western Skyrim as well. So Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brundled found, and that's about it.
Since I ran into the Coven, I overheard them plotting something about destructive storms and a harvest.
I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to... well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skald King. I stopped them, then came here to warn Svargrim.
Why did Jorn send you to help Svargrim? They obviously have a bad history.
While it's
It
true
ain't-
that Svargrim
ain't
and Yoren
obvious
don't
to
get
me. I don't
along,
know.
the Skald King doesn't want something terrible to befall Western Skyrim.
Oh, no, what the?
That would be bad for the East as well as the West. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations.
Who are you again?
Lyris Titanborn. I was one of Emperor Varen's 5 companions. Currently, I serve Yoren the Skald King. Skyrim's my home, and I'll do whatever's necessary to protect it. Whoever's behind these threats will regret it, as soon as we identify them.
Does the Queen recognize you?
This axe and I have been all over Tamriel, to oblivion and back on more than one occasion for that matter. I've earned my reputation. Yoren hoped my fame might persuade Svargrim to grant me an audience, but it seems to be working against me.
Yo, Static Fox, what is going on?
Most of the tales of my exploits involve the liberal application of the blade of my axe. Svargrim must think Yoren sent me here to strong-arm him into joining the Pact. He's wrong, but I'd probably jump to the same conclusion.
How do we know the smugglers and the Reachmen are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill.
Character name
now,
is...
let's go check out the back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn.
My character name is... You see it right there on the screen, Ashes. It's red. Oh, crap.
Rondold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mo.
Red. Black Cow, what's up, brother? Red Knight. M.O.B. I believe that's it, right? Ain't that what it said? Red Knight Mom. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Red Knight Mob. Yep, you see him? Cool. Thank you, sir. Yes. The chat with your guild members, type guild 1 or G1 in the chat window. You belong to multi... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you, sir. Said you playing Diablo. Oh, okay, I got you, brother. What, if you don't mind me asking, what system you playing Diablo on?
I'm not the first
You gotta
Nord
give
from
your
the
character
East to
name,
receive a chilly
Kai,
reception at the Blue
and
Palace.
Ashes will add
Doubt
you.
I'll be the last.
Stay back, Moon Beast.
Let's find these snitches.
Can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
Snitches
Bard's
get to
College.
stitches.
Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, let's get them.
Godfrey, is that you? Listen closely, you insufferable clod. I need you to find my notes and... Wait.
Xbox One X, I got you, brother.
I can tell from the lack of heavy breathing and sniffles. Who are you? Stuck in the bottle? No. This is a devious and very stubborn illusion.
Oh, so all the black ones are not guilds. They are,
I was conducting some research, you see, and inadvertently triggered this spell. Luckily, I know how to reverse it.
How do you reverse the spell?
I recorded the locations of 3 verses of a powerful incantation in my journal on the off chance something like this occurred. Acquire the verses, come back and dispel this illusion. I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
All right, I'll find this in Canada.
My assistant Godfrey has my journal. Find it, read my notes, and acquire the incantation. Also tell him to come get me. Someone nearly took a swig of me. Oh, I suppose introductions are in order. I am Narcissus Dren, famed historian, etc. Oh, does it really matter? Every historian worth his salt winds
So,
up in an
yeah,
illusion at some point.
this game can have
Very
long,
common.
but
And
very
perhaps
fun
not worthy of discussion
entrances
or
before
commitment to
you
record.
are like free.
Say, though,
Like you get your house and stuff like that.
Mail moths wards all
There's a lot of journeying in this game. There's a lot to it, man, and I love it. He says, ever call you the Judas of the Xbox community. Yeah, they call me the Judas, man. They call me the Judas of the Xbox community, man. Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't cap. I don't cap for, like, I love Stadia, don't get me wrong, Static. But I want their communication to be better. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kyle tell you I felt some type of way about buying this Greymoor expansion while it's still at 30 frames. I wanted to play it. I wanted to play it on Stadia. But for me to invest an additional $60 when really, personally, this ain't got to be for everybody. My biggest perk for Stadia is the 60 frames per second. I would have held off on Greymoor just a little bit. You feel me? Because I'm starting from scratch anyway. So I would have held off on Greymoor had I known that. And I think it's time that Stadia gets to a point that, you know, like when you look on the back of a cartridge, or you look on the information for Xbox or PlayStation or even Steam, they'll tell you 2-player co-op, partial controller support, something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for Stadia to have something like that, a grid like that, for each game that lets you know currently each performance mode, 720, 1080, and 4K. Let it list each of the performance modes that are available, because you know all games don't have a 4K mode, and that's fine, that's cool. But if there is a 4K mode for the game, let you know, for 720 performance, 1080 performance, and 4K performance, let you know the frames per second, and let you know what it is currently before you purchase it. The moment that you do that purchase, that you should know what it is. For the simple fact that that's gonna sway people's purchasing decisions. And that's how you be open and transparent, and you be good to your consumers.
Steal.
So they need something
We're
like that.
adventurers, aren't we? What you call stealing, I call
Because I had to go realign my whole setting. I can't do 30 frames per second. I'm spoiled on 60, and 30 frames per second gives me a headache. So I've adjusted my whole setup to work with Steam. Not work with Steam, but to work with Stadia at 60 frames per second, either at 4K, at 1440p, or 1080p. I got 3 different monitors. 2 or 1440p monitors, but one I've set to 1080p because I rarely use it. And that's where I play at 1080p if I got to for Stadia. As long as I get 60 frames per second. Another one is a 1440p monitor that I leave at 1440p. That's my G-Sync monitor. And then the one that I'm playing on now is my 4K monitor. But they're all set for 60 frames per second. So it's just all about transparency. We want Stadia to be accepted by the masses, and then they're not going to do that with lack of transparency. So before people make their purchase, it's important.
You know what I mean? That's my film, my ear right there. Those are the beats I chose because that's me right there.
I think it's important to do that because, again, it's just transparency with the consumer.
Oh, illusion magic extends far beyond simple parlor tricks and mirages.
Whoa, that people miss dialogue trees in Fallout 76 when they didn't have no NPCs. They sure as heck get them here.
But the spell fooled some primitive aspect of my psyche into believing I am.
Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. So you can't move because you believe bottles can't move on their own.
Precisely. The spell turned my knowledge of the natural sciences against me. Crafty, yes? A lesser intellect might have evaded the trap entirely. How's that for irony?
Alakazam said, we're not blaming this 30... No. Let me try this again. Raph, what's going on, good brother? Let me try this again, Alakazam, because I know, I get it. Some people, y'all ready to do karate chops for Stadia. But trust me, as Static Fox just alluded to, we're not going to get to where we need to be by being ultra defensive for them. I'm not blaming Stadia because it's not 30 frames per second. That's a development issue. But again, I'm buying the platform on Stadia. We need them to be as transparent, regardless if they're the reason behind it or not, because it's their platform. Like I said, Xbox has grids, PlayStation has grids, Steam has grids that let you know before you buy a game. Oh, if you're buying a game because you want a two-player co-op game, this has it or it doesn't have it. oh, are you buying this game because you want a one-player, multiplayer or something, then this has it or doesn't have it. A vital element of Stadia is the fact that for the overwhelming majority of games, there's a 60 frames per second mode. That is fantastic. It's a big ploy to the system. When you don't have that element in effect, even if it's out of your control or not, I think it's indicative of you to at least communicate that to your community. So just like how Xbox has this is 2-player co-op, this ain't 2-player co-op, Stadia needs to have current specs. For 1080, it's 60. For 720, it's 60. For 4K, it's 30 frames per second. Or, like in this case, it's 30 frames per second across the board. To Ash's point, this is a port issue. I absolutely agree. This is going to change. They're going to make this better, and it will be 60 probably in a week or so. I'm just saying, for me to risk what I risked to pay $60 for Greymoor, I didn't have to do that. I could have waited when it was more convenient and just play, because I'm playing the game from scratch anyway. That was a big decision-making point in my purchasing decision. And I think when you're a platform holder, those are just some of the things that you should do. That's all. Dazadini, what's going on? So no, definitely, I do not blame Stadia for it not being 60 frames per second. But we just, where these gaps are there.
Don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game?
We need them to fill in the gaps.
Don't know any Brondol. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Rondo's dead because of what's in it. They'll come for you too. That's red, so I'm assuming my persuade. You need the persuasion perk before you can choose this option. Okay, that's why it was red. I was just.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here.
Roll. Talk to Borfi. What was Borfi? I would love to talk to Borfi. Y'all get the hell out of my way.
Let's stop by the Lonely Troll before we head to...
Alright. Let's see here. Talk to Borfi. I'm assuming Borfi is around this way. So yeah, that's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm just saying that we need them to fill in the gaps of transparency. Because,
Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless.
Like, for instance,
Maybe the new tower
I was
will
talking to somebody at Bethesda, and they told me that I didn't have to rebuy this if I bought it on PC. I wouldn't have to rebuy elsewhere or anything. And that didn't make sense to me. But I said, oh, y'all gonna be like that? That's cool. Because I'm thinking to myself, why would Stadia allow that? They're allowing you to port over DLC too. They're not getting paid for that. But it may, hey, you know, if they're gonna do that, then fine, you know. If that's how they're gonna roll, I love it. Right? To come to find out that wasn't true. Was that Stadia's fault? No. Was that their lack of communication? No. I'm not, you know, that's all pinned on Bethesda. But
if you see a pretty board around, let me know.
And one of its biggest ploys ain't available, you know, even if it is temporary, you gotta open your mouth. That's all. Raph Gaming says, let me make sure I understand. Are you saying you don't blame Stadia for it being 30 frames per second? You blame them for not telling us it wasn't going to be 30 frames per second? Not exactly, Ralph. Thank you, my good friend. Maybe I was being too badly about it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't blame them. They're not the developers. They, trust me, and Stadia didn't say, oh no, don't make it 30 frames. I mean, don't make it 60. No, they want everything to be, if they could get 4K 60 across the board with every developer, they do it. I know that. I'm just saying, you don't know if you're going to run into those rarities until you already bought the game. And in this case, I already bought Greymoor, and Greymoor is a DLC. It's not a game. So I can't get a refund for it. And I'm serious, y'all think I'd be joking to play and taking my wife's credit card. I've been doing some risky stuff for these games. I could have waited for Greymoor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I'd be joking. My wife she heavy-handed, man. I could have avoided that jaw popping. But no, just in general. No, I mean, I can afford it. I'm just saying, as a consumer, I'm just thinking about that person that's scraping pennies, that want to join the trash mob guild. You feel me? Spend his last 60 on this when he didn't have to, but he wants to be part of the crew. To come to find out it's 30, he probably would have said, you know what, I'm not going to play yet at 30. Let me wait until I get paid again. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. And that's what we need Stadia to be cognizant of. We need them to be cognizant of that. And I don't think they were doing something nefarious. I just think they didn't think of it. But they need to. They gotta add this. There should be a grid that has 720, 1080, 4K, and it gives you the frames per second under that. That could sway somebody's purchasing decision. Like, let me give you an example. It could work. People, it could work in the reverse. If I know that a game is 4K 60 at launch, and I wasn't going to get it because I'm used to games being 4K 30, that might me change my decision. Oh, I got to get that game. I'm going to get that game. I wasn't going to get it. But now that I know that it's 4K 60 off the bat, I'm going to get it. You feel me? That's all it can work out for them in the long run. Let me see here. Static Fox, my grandpa put me on the old school game called Valis 3. Hey, bruh, tell me hey, Static. Hey, yo, we got pause this for a second. Hey, Static, tell me you talking about Valis 3, bruh. You talking about Valis 3, bruh? You about to make me change the whole stream. Tell me you talking about Valis 3. Hey, yo, Valis 3 is that lick. Valis 3 is one of my favorite games as a youth. It's one of the first games that I played where there were badass, I don't want to call them vixens, but it was a badass female crew. And they was kicking ass all up and down the boulevard, man. Hey, yo, hey, Static, don't tell me you talking about Valis 3, bro. Yeah, oh, man. Yo, I'm telling you. Valis 3 is, man, that's one of the most slept on games of all time. Of course, if you see it now because it's an older game, you're like, what is it? But back in the day, the game was so dope and not too many people knew about it, man. You want to know how I knew about that game? We used to get Japanese imports. Static Fox. There was $100 a pop. I'm going to say back in 90, 91. Me and my friends, we take $100. We gave it to my man, Justin. Big ups to the homie Justin. And he get us these ports for the Genesis. And the only way you could play them ports is that you had to take the cartridge off. You had to take the case off the cartridge in order to stick them into the American Sega Genesis. That's how they region block stuff back in the day. So we got Valis 3. And he told me, he said, look, word around town is this game is coming to the States. Now, all them ports that I was telling you about, them imports rather, they never hit stateside. So I've played dozens of Japanese Genesis games that people will never see, bruh. Never see. $100 a pop. We used to get them straight from Japan. And LIVESTREAM was one of those ports, and then it came stateside. And a lot of people weren't down with it. Big up to the homie, Eddie. Oh, okay. Hey, look, y'all. Let me, hold on one second. Oh, you calling me in? Hey, Eddie, you need me to get off the stream? Yeah, I loved it. You know what? I'm going to end the stream right now anyway. Because it's 4 o'clock. But I thank you all for coming by, definitely. I'm going to wrap to you, Eddie. I'm going to get off right now. And we'll be back on later, probably later today. But we're going to be doing this. We're going to be playing this game throughout the week. I was going to do Octopath Traveler. But hit me up on Twitter and let me know if y'all... You know what? I'll put out a poll on Twitter. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do Octopath Traveler or this game, okay? All right, but with that said, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. See, Static Fox, he threw off the whole stream, man. Got me excited about, you know what I'm saying, LIVESTREAM, man. Just brought up the childhood. All right, so I will be back. I'll get with you guys in a little bit. I appreciate all of y'all. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.